Hey, we want to say thank y'all for tapping into Streetball the Pro. It is Sunday, the unit combo. You know what I mean? You got myself, Baller Holly, and Zoe One will be here. And today we got a good friend of ours, a special guest, King Handles. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
this
thanks
is
for having me.
you know, this is going to be dope because the last time we got to see each other was at Seek Weekend. You know what I mean? We
Yes.
actually got to see each other. And
Yeah.
so, your schedule is like ours. I mean, every time I look up, I thought I was busy. King,
Yeah.
you are everywhere, family. Like, for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah, man. I'm doing a lot. So yeah, like back home here locally, I got my basketball academy. So I have basketball camp, and also I do a lot of individual training. Also, I'm playing ball and training myself.
Yeah,
And then I'm a husband,
yeah.
and a father. So I got the kids. You know what I mean. So it's a lot, man. But I always try to find some time to play ball and working out and just giving back to the community here locally. And then I'm in China doing stuff in China a lot recently. So man, I'm pretty busy, man. But I gotta thank the wife, man. The wife and kids
That's
for
fun.
you know
Yeah.
sacrificing, and understanding me and always backing me up. I know it's not easy for them, but they know I really love the game and I really enjoy it.
Mhm. Right. Hey, King. So, how long was you doing the Some City tour? How long was you doing that for?
Oh, there's some city in Japan.
Japan. Yeah.
Okay, so after I think I finished my pro career. Actually, that's when I started 2017.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but I've been knowing those guys for a very long time though. Since
Right.
2004, I've been knowing them. I've been going to China since Japan in 2003, 2004.
Oh,
So
wow.
like
Wow. So that was
2
that was
years after
doing
high
that was
school.
doing that. Yeah, that was doing and one when you was on tour with me doing around that time.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah,
That's
yeah. So I
crazy.
was I was in the main and one game in Japan
Yeah, you
because there was
was.
an issue because I was actually going to be play pro in
Yeah.
Japan. That was the first year for the B League.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay. All
so I
right. All
got a
right.
connection to get on there. But what happened was like the coach then never really knew who I was. And I was in
Right.
Toyama, I was in the countryside. So I was like a practice player, but I was killing it still. So he
Yeah.
said,
Yeah.
hey, I'll give you a whole year, like a whole year. I was like, man, like, I'm not gonna stay a whole year, man. To live
Right.
here, I don't know how to speak the language. So during that time in 2005, I saw an N1 poster for the open run.
Hmm.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do the M1 open run, and I end up doing the M1 open run and killing Japan. But before that, I tried to get on the M1 open run, and I never got on
That's
Yeah.
because of
amazing.
some like issues with YPA. You know what I mean, Roberto. And M1. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, this could be my chance. I'm gonna get on here in Japan and do my thing, and I got on, and I played in the main game for the first time.
That's crazy, yo. Because
Yeah.
there's a few of us that should already have been signed with AM1. We know that. Like even I go back, I always think about like it was a lot of guys that were good that came on, but it was only a few of us that made a name for ourselves.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you, myself, Roberto, 757.
Yeah. Pat the
You know what I
Rock.
mean? Pat the Rock. Yeah, it was only a few of us.
Yeah,
Smoke,
man.
like it was smoke. Problem Child. So it was like a lot of people
Even
think
D,
that.
is it D? D too? D? Is it D?
Oh yeah, 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 him too. Yep.
And
And
Elevator.
and
Elevator.
Ella, yes, yep, made a name for themselves, and
Yeah.
everybody think like like yeah, I made it. Like nah, bro, there's only a few of us, man. Like you went on tour and
Yeah.
played against those guys and had a good few games, but you got to go months. You got to go
Months.
games of cities in different states for you to actually make a name for yourself. So
Yeah,
people think it was
exactly.
just it wasn't just a walk in the park. Like you really, it was a lot. And it was also a competition. So it was like, so when I knew King was coming on, I was like, all right, I got to go back to how I played. King Handles was coming. It was only maybe two players I was worried about. Like King Handles, I knew I was competing with him,
Yeah.
and 757. Them the only two guys that I was really worried about. Like, yo, these dudes come on, I got to pick my shit back up because I know
Yeah.
like they don't put the ball in the bat. They're gonna entertain for sure.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah, man.
that's the respect that I have for King because I just already knew who he was before he became. I
Yeah,
knew who he was.
man.
You know what I mean? So it's crazy that seeing you up at Zekin is like because what's really crazy too is that you played against one of my homeboys also at some city was Kiwi Gardner.
Dude. Oh, yes. And that's the first time I played against him. Yeah.
Yeah. That's my
Yeah.
guy. When I saw it, I was like, oh shit. I was like, this is gonna be a battle right
Yo, it
here.
was
I
a
said,
battle too, man. It was actually we played them in the finals in some city,
that's
right? And
crazy.
they actually end up, dude, they were up by a lot. And then we actually came back the last 3 minutes, almost won. But it was we're already in the hole, deep in the hole, man. So, but it was a crazy
Shit.
battle, man.
That
It
was
was
a
crazy.
crazy ass. That one was. I watched that one like 4 or 5 times. Y'all was going at it for sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Kiwi's it was good to play against that guy, man. Really nice,
Man, that's
and good
crazy.
dude. Good dude too.
Yeah,
Good guy.
yeah, yep. Definitely a good dude. That's
Yeah,
crazy. So
yeah.
what you got going on now? I see you also playing. Is it an outdoor street ball league? I see you doing that too.
Yeah, so that was the Nodic Day. The
Yeah.
Nodic
Oh,
Day.
okay.
So we're bringing back the Nodic. We're going to do it next year again. It was actually partnered with Red Bull and Slam Canada. They've had a jumbotron after the game. They showed the Nodic 3, which was supposed to come out like 15 years ago, man. Like so we finally dropped it, and everybody loved it, man. It's like, oh, what could we buy it and when all this other stuff. So it's not on sale now, but we're trying to fix the music and stuff like that because we got Jay-Z on there and all that other stuff.
Oh,
That's gonna
man.
cost a lot of money. You know what I mean? So we're gonna try to figure out the music. Yeah.
For sure. And you got all your original players, or just some from the Nautic?
Just me who played me Six Fingers and Johnny Blaze played. Everybody else don't really play. Roy, my boy Disaster was there. Soul Man from N1 when he came
Yeah,
on with Rory, right? He was
yeah.
actually on the mic, so it was really good to see him, man. He was on the
That's
mic.
good, man.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah,
That's what's up, man. Damn, that's
yeah,
definitely what's up, man, for sure.
yeah, man.
These are
So
coach, but these are memories, though, coach. You know what I mean? Like this, it's memories, man.
I
from
know.
from Bone Collector, King, like Baby Shaq. It's all it's all memories, man, for
I
sure.
know, man. I know.
that's what I'm saying. The crazy part, right, is I met King Handles, aka Joey, on the other side. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It was on the pro side. So folks
Right,
don't
right.
know that. You know what I mean? Now it's the street ball. But when I met him, it was a minor league game. He was a team in Canada, and I had my team. And that's before I knew King Handles. I just kept hearing King Handles. My thought is, man, we're playing basketball. I don't know about all this other stuff.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. You know what I mean? That's our mindset. He'll tell you the kind of players I had back then. We just like, just go get it, go get it.
That's
You know,
true. You got a really good team, man. Really good team.
thank you. And so that's how we started our relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, he was a mid-range assassin. You talking about one of those, you talking about mid-range? Please don't let him shoot that mug. I
Yeah,
promise.
man. And that's the thing. That's the thing because I was playing. I think when I maybe a little bit before I met you, I was playing the pro am with for like years, man.
Yeah,
Like before COVID, I think 2016, 2017, I started playing pro am, and it then shut down because
yeah,
of COVID, and it kind of stalled it a bit, right? And then they brought it back, but the team that I was really planning on, SB Battle, right? So
yeah,
they called it
yeah,
Rented Selects, right?
yeah.
They're like, sorry, we're not going to take any more Canadian teams because we're going to really focus on Seattle, right? Which is totally understandable, right?
Right.
And then later on, like kind of the past 2, 3 years, I met a guy named Benson, right?
Yeah,
And you know him, right? Exactly. And we became good friends. And he found out I played in the pro am and said, "Yo, you want to get back in there?" I'm like, "Sure." So he hit up what's his name,
David.
Rashad.
Oh, Shoddy. Yep.
Yeah, Rashad, right? And he's like, "Yeah, I got this player from Vancouver." He's like, "Who is it?" Joey. Man, yeah, man. Look, man, I know Joey, man. Come on, let's get him, man. Definitely need him on the team, man. So that's how I really got back on. Rashad he said, put the green
Yeah,
light out there, and I played with Rashad. And I think the first year we went to the finals, man,
yeah,
with
yeah,
Crawford. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. No, that was with his dad. His dad, you know what I mean?
yeah. Red wine, Coach
Red
Red
Wine. Yep,
Wine.
yep.
Yeah,
That's
man.
Red Wine. Legend.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Coach Red One helped us get a team in the Seattle Pro Am from here, from
Yeah.
Vancouver. Yeah.
Yep. He was, like they said, the legend when it comes to basketball. Seattle, one of the greatest coaches, connectors. You know what I mean? And so that's you had to get that stamp from him. You know what I mean? If you was a
Ye-
real hooper, you played for him. You know
Oh,
what I
for sure. Definitely. Definitely. Definitely.
mean?
That's
So
what's
what's
up,
up, bro?
man.
What's up, Zoe?
No, man, I'm chilling, man. I'm just sitting here listening to y'all talk, man. Step in, get here a little bit late, hear Ballaholic going or whatnot. him
Yeah.
reminiscing or whatever. I'm sitting there listening. I got all kinds of things to say, obviously.
I know.
And I'm just sitting there,
You
I'm
know,
just
Toby.
chilling. I'm like, nah, bro, like they going in right now. You know what I'm saying? It's that mainstream underground, and then it's like both of y'all technically come from an underground sense or
Yeah.
whatnot, but been seen on a mainstream setting. So
Yeah.
when basically I'm listening to you two talk, I'm like, yo, it's really like, listen, pay attention to what they're saying, because these are the moments, and I'm talking to the people that are watching. These are the
Yeah.
moments that allow us to learn more about the culture. You know, it's not just what we see on video right now or what we have done in video. It's the behind the scenes years later when
Yeah.
people are talking. So I'm listening to you guys, even though I know you guys, there's
Yeah.
things that I don't know. And
Yeah.
now that's why I'm silent listening. So when Ballaholic said, yo, man, you know, you had Bone Collector, you know, you got Baby Shaq, you got King Handles, and he's naming all these people, and it's just like, yep.
Yeah, man.
And then the stories will start coming out.
Coming out.
Respectfully, right? And
Yeah.
then I mean, like, this is just a good spot. I mean, normally I'm doing a lot of talking, but and there's guys in the chat that kind of come in or whatever, and they're like, oh man, you know, they're just happy to be there. I'm very ecstatic to be here in front of you right now, obviously.
Oh, likewise,
So
man. Likewise, man. And it's so cool to actually to see you, Mr. Robinson, kind of pivot a little bit, right? To now like bringing all these guys that like are like myself, like with Bone Collector, Ballaholic, Zobi, and bringing these guys up into kind of like so everybody can kind of know their story, but also know the story again to kind of repeat that. So it's really
Right.
cool, man, that you're actually doing this, man, because not a lot of people would do what you're doing, right?
Mhm.
And it's amazing to see, man, to bring back up like Ballaholic and Baby Shaq and Bone Collector, man. Like Ballaholic get hoop, man. This guy, like, dude, this guy could actually play professional basketball, like, but also he got that street ball flair too as well.
Yeah.
He probably won't do a bunch of tricks, but you could tell he's a street baller and a pro hooper, and that's the slogan you have, from what is it, from
Hey,
the street to pro. This is
and
a
that's
great
it.
example. That's him, you know.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
I was going to say something, but you see, it's only a few players that know that. And
yeah,
I don't know if you remember this, Dobie. I said this, like I can play street ball, but it's real. I just happen to be a good basketball player who can play street ball. Never do no tricks,
yeah.
right? But if
Right.
somebody come down to me, I'm gonna come down with the street ball flash, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. And King knows that, like I said, because me and King we played on the same team with each other. But
Yeah.
it's not too many players who know that. Even the guys who I play with professionally don't even know that. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's a different type. It's street ball is so much more open, man. Like
Yeah.
if I'm playing regular basketball, I can't bring the flare out. I can't, right? And we can't think about it. If we're in a professional setting, we can't barely bring it out. There's plays there. We got to swing the ball. It's a lot of different stuff. Street ball is an isolation environment. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
You get on the island now. You one on one, offensive, defensively. I can bring it out,
Yeah.
mixing it in with my original game. So it's a big ass difference from playing it and then someone watching you, someone you
Yeah.
playing with. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference, man. A big gap. And a lot of
Yeah.
people don't know that. But what King said is just crazy because that's true. I'm not gonna do no tricks, but I'm gonna come down. You're gonna see the street ball. You're gonna see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
and that's the only thing, man. And I never get forced into doing stuff. You know what I mean? Because even in Seattle, like that was probably I was so excited to play up there. I was so excited. Right. And again, and it was just like, yo, everything I talked about didn't even happen. But again, I'll never downplay myself when I get to basketball like that because it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a good games, and then that one game is just gonna be like, yo, it's just what it is. It
That's
is what it is, man.
and that's
You know what I mean?
that's the nature of the game, man. Nature of the beast,
Yeah,
man. You're not always like Steph Curry. I remember, man, last season, man, that guy was a slump, man. He scored 4 points, 3 points, 2 points. Like everybody said, this guy's he's getting older now, and all of a sudden he just like the next like few weeks he just got everything back and hitting 39, 40, right? So
yeah.
it happens all the time, dude, all the time to a lot of
That
guys.
mental.
Everybody, every hooper,
Right,
man.
right.
right,
Yeah,
right. They have those slumps. We have those down times. And you know, the main person that doesn't really know is the ones who can't do it at all.
At
Whether it's
all.
street
You're
ball,
right.
pro, you know what I mean? I'm not knocking the commentators, but you know, like the ones that never got a buck in their life, you know, or if I give them the ball, like, yo, let me get a layup from you, and it's like this. I'm like, yo,
I know,
I don't know
yeah.
what that was. I don't know what that was. Don't do that again. Two hands.
I know, right? So true, man. That's so true, man.
But you know, it's cool though. You know, like that's. I think I want to use that to kind of segue, and I want you to kind of explain, because you have been playing basketball for such a long time, and I've watched
Yes.
it.
Yes.
You know, and Who Cares? A great documentary, right? I've
Yes.
obviously watched Nautic 1, Nautic 2.
Yes.
Disappointed I gotta wait another 5 years for Nautic 3, even though
Nah,
everybody
don't
gets
worry.
started.
It's gonna come soon. Don't worry about that. It's gonna come soon, man.
I had to wait forever for this.
I know
So
it.
I mean, nobody knew this was coming.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? So I gotta wait till, you know, they get the music together and stuff. I don't care about none of that. You can give it to me, Pauls, with no
No music.
with no music or whatever. Yo, just
Hey,
give
you
me
could
raw
probably
feel.
hack the Nautic 3, man, knowing you. You're a hacker, man.
I ain't got it, man. I ain't got it. If I had it, I wouldn't even say I had it, man. If I had it, I really wouldn't even say I had it. Yo, you would have to come to the crib to see it. I'd be like, yo, I got the Nautic 3,
Yeah.
bro.
Right.
Man.
So I don't get off track. Could you talk about how you deal with hecklers, whether they're in person or even online? Because you know, you grew up playing actual basketball, like all of us, right? We all played real basketball.
Yeah.
First and foremost, before we decided to entertain.
Yeah.
We never looked at it as entertainment. The only entertainment that we knew of for real was the Harlem Globetrotters.
That's
right?
true. Yes, yeah. That's
And
true.
we knew what that was, right?
Yeah,
so you know, some of us know some guys that are Globetrotters, and we know some of the guys that are part of the what do they call it, the generals or
the
whatnot.
generals, yeah.
Yeah, the general.
Right,
Yeah.
I know a couple of those guys, right? So when it comes to online presence and in-person presence, how do you deal with the heckling and people, you know, bad comments?
Yeah. I think when I was younger, I was a little bit upset, you know, about it. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, you know, so just people that are just talking smack, right? You're gonna have, you know, you're just gonna be mad at it. But when you get older, man, and we start traveling around the world, and eventually, man, you kind of like don't really think about it a whole lot, man. Because I see it for those people, a lot of the time, like 90% of the time, those people are just behind the computer and haven't done anything in their life. They're just seeing something, and you know what I mean, they and just either hating or something like that. I'm not sure, but just those people are not doing anything with their lives. A lot of them, they're just there, just want to just put negative hate, and it's just like that. Just people like that, right? So I tend not to even worry about that, and I do comment once in a while, you know, and just give a thumbs up or yeah, thank you, I appreciate that, thanks for the kind words, whatever, and just kind of move on, man. You know, because for those people, is a never ending battle, and if you keep on trying to show people all the time, it's a never ending battle too as well. Do you see what I'm saying? And you're trying to show people just to see, hey, I could play, I could do this. 'Cause back in the day, I used to show a lot of people like, look, I can still play street ball. Like, I'll go to China my first time, and people always say you're trash because you're playing a bunch of Asian guys, right? Because you go to China a lot. Okay, so and then I start showing my pro stuff just to kind of let people know, listen, I played pro too, like, you know, for 7 years overseas, right? Then after a while, it's like, man, this is like a never-ending battle, man. I keep doing this all the time, so I'm just gonna do me and just not worry about anything. And I told people this too. When people are hating on China and all this stuff, I was like, listen, I'm telling you, China, these guys could actually hoop. But look at it now. A lot of these guys, ballers, like everybody's going to China now.
Yeah.
Everybody was hating on China in 2017
Yeah.
and 2016.
Yeah.
Now everybody want to go to China and play on a 1v1 to 100 games. They want to do events, and because they see the impact, but not just the impact, but also there are hoopers out there.
Right.
There's over 1 billion people in China, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like literally, dude. So you can't tell me that everyone's bad. No.
Right.
There's some guys that could hoop that you can't hear about. You don't hear about because the Chinese government is really protecting their citizens.
Yep.
You know, and you don't hear about it. Everybody stays in China majority of the time, and they have their own social media platform. Right? They have everything. They don't really even need to have YouTube, man. Like it's super big out there. The media company, man, they put so much money in basketball over there, dude. That's why I keep going back all the time because I tapped into like 1% of China, and that's why I be going back. So you can't, yeah, man. So to go back to what you say, man, I don't even listen to those people no more, man. It's like whatever now, man. I just do
Hey,
me.
you sound so smart. That everything you said is spot on. Even it's just like when you hooping and you got somebody in your ear so much talking trash.
Yeah,
Do you get into talking trash and throw your game off, waste your energy, or do you
yeah,
just keep your mouth closed and then you keep hooping? Because I think it's a more comfort zone when we playing and somebody just talking shit, talking trash. Excuse my language, and we
yeah.
get into it. Now we're wasting even more higher percentage of our energy as opposed to
Exactly.
playing. You know what I'm saying? But we stay quiet and we don't say nothing. We score the ball, he misses. That shit starts to go away a little bit. He don't.
It
He
does.
starts. It starts. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah,
even like what you said, King. When you put the thumbs up, it's like we expect the expected. We expect the
yeah.
unexpected. Then it bothers us. We expect this to happen. It's not as, it doesn't bother us as much. And like you said, after a time, you just be like, whatever. That's just somebody who just gonna keep saying it. Let me keep hooping. But nah, that's why I said it's so smart and it makes so much sense. And even you going back to China and there's a billion people out there, not only the hoop side, but the business side of that as well
Yeah,
too. You know
yeah,
what I mean? And I think that's the like one of the main things because it's so Americanized out there. And a lot of players are going back to China to hoop. Like you said, 1v1s, overseas players, man. Even like we were in Japan and these dudes can go, man. Like these
yeah,
dudes can go. And I remember doing a camp with Coach Ashley my first time going up to Seattle. It was an AU team that came out here and they were going. I'm like, damn, y'all just travel like 16 plus hours. They going harder than the kids that were actually there.
yeah,
I put them through a training, like a half court training workout, like the three dribbles the max. Everything we did in the half court, and they were going hard. And I
yeah,
just think I was like, damn, like they flew 16 hours and they're going this hard.
yeah,
It blew my mind, man. It let me know that how hard that they work over there,
yeah,
China and Japan. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And
They
they
do.
do,
They do.
yeah,
But
yeah, they do have hoopers, man.
you're right, man. And you gotta think about it like this. While we're going to bed, they're
They're up.
up already putting the work. So
Yeah.
they're
Right.
always a day and a day ahead.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
16 hours or 14 hours ahead. So while we're getting up to, they already finished their work. That's why the basketball has grown so much over there, but also the technology
yeah,
has grown
oh,
so
yeah,
fast over there, right?
hell yeah.
That's
They
right.
10 years ahead of. I think they about 10 years ahead of us in technology. I ain't
Oh,
gonna lie.
dude, it's
Other than that,
it's
Hey,
crazy. Even the electric cars in China, man, there's like at least 15 to 20 electric car companies that
it's
are
crazy.
better, than Tesla. Like
Crazy.
literally. And they're banned. They can't come over to North America at all
I
because
read something the other
you read
day
about that,
about that.
right?
I read that the other day.
It's
That's
crazy. It's so
crazy.
crazy the cars, man. And listen, these are two things I want to tell you guys about the electric cars. I know we're getting a little bit off topic, but we get
Nah,
back on
you're
topic
good.
real quick. The LCD screens in the front of the car, like Tesla has a screen in front, like the big screen, like an iPad. Dude,
Right.
they got a whole friggin' big screen from the driver's side to the passenger side. And they got two LCD screens at the back of the headrest.
Damn.
The cars go for you get a cheap car, say Canadian, we goes Canadian, which will be cheaper for you guys, between 15 and 20,000 Canadian.
Oh, Canadian. Holy
Yes,
shit. That ain't. Damn.
everybody here is paying over 50 to 60,000 for a good electric vehicle, probably even more.
That's crazy. That's
It's
That
crazy.
insane.
Wow.
And you know what you want to know what's crazy, Ballaholic? We not gonna get that technology for another 15
Yeah.
years.
Yes.
Yep.
Yo, we in
Yeah.
restaurants out there. The only person that brought us food was a robot.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Nobody, Nobody brought us no water, no napkins. It was the robot every time, right, Coach? That came like, damn, like where they at?
I,
Ain't nobody around.
nobody around, man.
Yo,
Nobody around.
throw that message up that Clean the City just put up there about the cell phones. Look at that. Which we know. When we think about it, Joey, we were just removed out of school. Joey, Ballaholic, myself, we were just removed out of high school like 1-2 years. And they sit here with a watch. Bro, we had a phone, no camera.
No camera, nothing, man. I remember.
This was it right here. This was
I
it.
remember. And
Hey,
just to add to that, in 2003, 2004, when I first went to Japan, man, they already had TVs in cars, live streaming in cars, and people were driving, watching TV. So it wasn't banned yet. So I got out the car and went outside, man. I'm seeing people on the cell phone. They had a little antenna watching HD live streaming talk shows at
yep,
2004, 2005. I was like
yep.
mind blown.
And let me
Right.
piggyback off you, King. I went to Singapore. This was maybe 2000, and I was in the '88, 2000, like I think it was like 9, I think, or 10. That's my first
Yeah.
time seeing like 4G. We went to Singapore, and I'm seeing like this. I'm like, what's 4G? Like, what the fuck is 4G? Like, what's 4G? And I
Are we
didn't
on
even know
4G
what
right
it was.
now?
I'm on 5G right now. That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't
Right
back
now,
then. I'm like, what the fuck is what's 4G? I don't know who 4G is, bro. It was crazy, bro. Like that was my first time seeing it, man. So
Yeah, man.
that let myself like, either I need to get myself out the hood more, like I need to get out more, or just the technology just went up. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
So that's just mind blowing, man. It's just
Yeah.
mind. Even the food, like. That was even going out there. It was my first time seeing McDonald's have a bunch of chicken wings that were really good. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
man, never had this in the States. And this is back in when I went to Singapore. But even going to Japan, bro, like I was like, I'm not eating nothing American while I'm in Japan. I'm not eating
Yeah.
no McDonald's. I'm not eating no KFC. Nah, I'm not doing none of that. We finna
Yeah.
eat some
Yeah.
ramen, some wagyu, and oh man, I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get
Yeah.
in deep into that, but but yeah, nah, it changes everything, man. It's when you think about it, it changes everything. Everything we just talked about, it just changes your perspective on the
Yeah.
technology, the sports, everything, bro. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna wheel it back in, right? So check it
Yeah.
out. So let's go back to when you were talking about like the ones and how everybody is going to China now. And
Yeah.
I would tell you this. So when I go work out at Duke University or whatnot, like you
Yeah.
said, like I don't care if it's Japan, Japanese, Chinese, Korean. If you Asian and you hoop, I promise you, a lot of them dudes hoop like they Kobe. A
Oh, for
lot of
real.
them,
Real
they
talk.
all hoop like Kobe. Whether
Yeah.
they good, whether they not good, you're gonna get the
You're gonna get that.
you're gonna get all that. You're
Yeah.
gonna
yeah,
get all that from the smallest guy to the tallest one, to the one that can dribble, to the one that has no coordination whatsoever. That's their model. You ask them who's the GOAT, Kobe is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Kobe is the GOAT over there,
Yeah.
man. I'm pretty sure he probably has a statue somewhere in some temple somewhere, bro, that
Yeah.
none of us know about.
Yeah. They love Kobe, man.
They love him, but
man.
and one of the things about China, like you said, both of you spoke very highly about the country. Marcus Hodge, basketball skill trainer or whatnot. He's out
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
in the area. He does the little. Now you see him on like the dribble up videos or whatever on Instagram or whatnot. So he talked to me about it, and he was telling me the same things that you guys are saying. But then also, just so I don't forget, I did holler at Rob Cologne for you, Joe.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I said, yo, he's waiting for his ones when he
Yeah.
whenever you come to town or whatever.
All
So
right.
I let him know. I think he kind of laughed a little bit or whatever. But that was great. And to bring y'all up to speed, I'm talking about Rob Cologne from the next chapter. Rob Cologne, the next chapter is a native of North Carolina. He's here in the Raleigh area. But obviously, Joey, or I keep looking up there. You want to know what's really funny? I never call King Handles Joey. Like even though I know that because that's not how. Gosh, I'm about to get off track for a second because nobody knew nobody's names in the place where we all met, which
That's
is
true.
it was streetballing.net and
Yeah.
streetball.co.uk.
I remember that.
It was all forms and paperwork. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
man.
like nobody knew nobody's real names. My name has been 3 different things in my lifetime. And this has been the last one over the last like 15 years or whatnot. But when he let me see. When Joe when Joey was doing the 100s, the 1 to 100s, the first time I ever seen it, right? He was posting about it. I saw it on IG. I've heard people say crazy things like that, but never seen it. So then when he turns around, he goes over to go play. Who was the gentleman you played the first one?
Song. They call him the Song, the Evil Elbow. This dude.
The eagle
Yeah.
elbow.
Yeah, man. That guy's tough, man.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Tough.
I saw the promotion on that,
Yeah.
and then I seen like I want to say it was recorded, but I think I saw like the actual like match. I can't remember where I saw it though, but I saw it, and I was like, okay, man, that's a lot, bro. And I'm just sitting there thinking about like before you went and played, I was like, man, how's King Handles going to do 100? I'm like, bro, like we like the same age, bro. Like, and the dude look way younger. I was like, man, I don't know, man. I ain't got time for all that, bro. To be chasing somebody. I think y'all played. It wasn't even. Was it 3 dribbles?
No. It's unlimited.
It was
dribbles,
unlimited.
Man.
That's what I thought. See, I like that though. And I was like, okay. So then you turn around, you won that. You won that. And I want to say you won it. And at some points you had like a large,
at some points, no.
And then it came back.
Yeah.
So it was moving. It was like I didn't get it. But now the Ball is Life crowd, the first person that left, he wasn't part of Ball is Life, but I mean he was part of it at one point, but Slim Reaper, right? Slim. 6'6" cat, be doing the dunks, stuff, light skinned dude. He turns around, he goes over, he ends up playing on like a team. I guess he's doing like kind of the wild hunt, which is his thing that he does. And he went out. And then I remember talking to Rob, and because I seen both of them here in Raleigh or whatever. We was talking, all of us talking one day. And I remember talking to Rob, and he was about to go. But he was going to kind of do the same thing. And then he ended up in a one-on-one thing.
Yeah,
and
that was that big thing in Hainan, China, man. That's like a Hawaii, China. That's how it made Rob. Yeah.
Okay, could you elaborate on that? Because that was different. I mean, it was a ones, but that was like almost
it was
like a tournament of champions.
It was a year, like the Chinese New Year end for all the one-on-one events. So they picked the top guys in the one-on-one event, and it was like Rob was there, Moon was there, Slim was there, I was there. Clutch Factor, there's a local guy in China that's huge. He was there. A guy named Xian Fan, I think his name is he's one of the top young guys in the 1v1 100. He was there, so it was like a lot of guys like that were playing in a 1v1 to 100 in that hub. So they had like 2v2 to 100, they had 3v3 to 100. They had Moon was playing to 100, and I think Rob was playing in a 3-on-3 to 100 too as well. So he wasn't doing a 1-on-1. So it was a big like exhibition. It was huge.
3-on-3s to 100 also?
Yeah, man. It was 2-on-2, 3-on-3 to 100, and they had 2 events. So I played in the 1 to 100, and then Moon played a Clutch Factor to 100 too as well. Yeah,
Man.
dude. It was like it started at like maybe 2-3 o'clock and ended like 10 o'clock. And it was just people sitting in the gym and just watching each event. And it was a good crowd. It was a big crowd, man.
Yeah, that's a real jamboree.
Yeah, it's like a jamboree.
Definitely
That's what it was. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm definitely not gonna hold you, man. I'm gonna have to find out exactly which Chinese YouTube or whatever and get on this VPN and start getting it popping on the other side, bro.
Man. Yeah, man. You can actually watch a lot of it on YouTube. If you just type in 1v1 to 100 China, there's some like people that's from China is uploading games. So there's a group called 116. So Rob is playing with a group called 116, which is huge. It's like, so the guy, the owner, his name is, I think is Roger. His dad started this RPG video game in China and blew up and became super rich. So his son is now doing basketball. He never used to do basketball, and all of a sudden he loved basketball and started inviting out these players. And one of the players started invited out was Slim Reaper. Yeah. And he invited another guy named Navin.
Heard him.
This is
Heard him.
crazy.
Yeah. Hey, then they just 116 and Ball Slight just had a game, right? In China.
Yeah, they just had a
And
game. Yeah, they beat
yeah,
them by 1
by
point.
one, yeah. Somebody
Yeah.
had like a wide open layup or off an out of bounds play or something like that, right? Or
Okay.
something. Yeah, I think that's what it
Yeah.
was. Yeah. I remember
Yeah. So
seeing that.
that company, man, that company brings a lot of Baller's life, man. This guy is big, man. This guy always doing events like every day. Like
It's
every day,
crazy.
man. It's insane.
Look,
Shit.
look. King Handles just opened the door to something else, yo. We're gonna have to do some real research, bro. I'm looking
Right.
right now. 3 weeks ago, I'm just gonna read this title to you, right? It says, "How much did they pay?" Do you want to take a guess which NBA player they got over here, bro? Playing ones?
I already know
No,
who
I
it
don't
is.
want you to answer it.
I
Take
know.
a guess, Ballaholic and Coach. Take a guess. You would never guess. You would never guess.
Wait, so what they got? Wait, over here?
They're in
Like
China. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm doing like this. They're in China right now. 3 weeks ago, they played 1-on-1, 2-100. The player, I'm gonna say, the player plays the 2, and he's in the league now. Take a pick, and we ain't talking about nobody on the bench either.
East Coast or West Coast?
Can't go that far. Just pick somebody, bro.
Yeah.
That's what
They do that. You gotta pick somebody. They good. They're really good. Like you wouldn't expect this. What I'm about to.
They're really good.
I'm
gonna say Jalen Brown.
Okay, who you got, Coach?
Man,
Just pick somebody.
let's go with Smith Jr.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm about to share this screen. Coach, when it comes up, pull this up, man. They got Paul George in the ones.
Oh shit, that's right. I saw that. I forgot. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. I did. That's crazy.
This is crazy, bro. Ball is life, and everybody gonna be mad at us because we about to start watching this. Hey, look, we're gonna start pulling these up. Be like, hey, we're gonna start reporting on this. We're like, hey, man, I don't know what he's doing. He get to watch him during the regular season. Why is he going?
I'm about to say, yeah. What is he doing? Ain't he risking like injury, all that shit?
Yo, but this guy, Paul George is playing with Jordan 1 lows, man.
That's how.
And he got on lows. Oh my god.
They feel good. Look, they feel good, bro. When you out there, because all you do is you come down, you pull up, you come down, you toast a little bit. You only go lateral. I'm gonna tell you the secret right quick.
Yeah, all lateral. You're right,
bro.
You're right.
I'm only going left and right. I'm not going forward.
But he getting more comfortable with Paul George though. See how Paul George pumping up the crowd. Now, dude gonna get in him. Now Paul George may have to pick it up a little bit. That's what's gonna start happening. Paul G gonna keep busting him. He gonna keep scoring, but at some point, it's gonna force Paul George maybe to do a little bit more.
Yeah,
he's gonna have to. I mean, 100 points is a lot, bro. I mean,
that's a lot, man.
So that kid he's playing against, he's actually one of the top players in China 1-on-1. He went up against Isaiah Thomas last year too, as well, to 100.
Okay.
See, and that's another thing too. This right here, I want to use as a perspective to keep Streetball the Pro going live. What we talking about? Yeah. Paul George is like what 6'8".
Yeah.
The man that's checking him has got to be like what, maybe like 6'3".
Yes, you're right. Yeah, he's 6'3". Yeah.
Right, and I'm just used to. I'm 6'6", so I'm used to looking at this type of stuff on television, and people don't get it. I'm like, that's a pro NBA player, starting two guard on the wing. Yeah. The next player is a 1, and on certain teams, you know what I'm saying, like the players, you know what I'm saying, on certain teams, the 1 is like 6'3", 6'4", which Steph Curry is 6'3". You know what I mean? Like it's. So then when you going back to what we were talking about and people talking, you only play against this, you only do that. It's like, bro, like I'm playing against the people that are available in my area. Yeah. If everybody was dinosaurs with long, short arms and tall like us or whatever, then, it'd be a little bit more evenly matched visually. But that doesn't change the skill. Because if I'm putting the ball down or we're putting the ball down on the ground in front of you, there's no excuse. Yeah. There's no excuse. If if I'm 6'6", I have like a 6. I only have like a 6'8", 6'9" wingspan. Like 6 foot. I have like a 6'8", 6'9" wingspan. Like that's not long in the actual sport, But like to regular people, that's really long. Where there's guys like Paul George, he could probably really scratch his knee standing up.
Yeah.
No, for real though. Like half of them dudes in the league can. Like for real. Half of them dudes can stand up and scratch their knees standing straight up. Seriously. And then you got guards like that too.
Mm-hmm. And to kind of go back to what you were saying about him getting hurt or whatnot, he's not doing anything outside, but also homie ain't even pressing him.
No.
He not.
That's what he's waiting for. Let's see what he do, because this is his first time getting the rock.
Yeah.
21-0.
Right. I mean, if this was Madden, the game be over, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, Paul George ain't really, he not. Okay. I mean, at least he being smarter. He being smart about it. He ain't really, he ain't. He gonna wait till he missed, and then he gonna go right back at it. Yeah, Paul George being smart. I just think it was just risky because I didn't know how he was playing in this, but I did see it, but I didn't know it was like this because, I mean, even what he wearing, like his T-shirt, like he ain't really finna, 100%. I'm just saying, just that one shot, dude, come up underneath him, or he take a step and Paul George lightweight slipping. You know what I mean? Just something small could tweak something or wake something up. I don't know. I'm just saying it. You know what I mean? So, but again, he's a pro. He's been doing this for a long time. He know what to do. He know what not to do.
Yeah.
So,
and then also, it's a what is it? 12 seconds or 14 seconds? King, what do y'all play? 12 seconds, 14-second shot clock?
I think it's 14. Yeah.
Okay.
See, he had to try to go. All right, we ain't gonna sit here and watch this, man. Go get me out of here, coach. Get me out of here. We gonna sit here and be critiquing this thing. This is about King, man. But that right there, that's where I feel. I call that the innovation of Streetball. I feel that's where Streetball is going, right? Yeah. So you have the entertainment. Streetball is what we are, or what King and I really, King, myself, Ball, what I'm saying? That's where we come from, whether you're, like I said, like you're a ball handler, a slasher, a dunker. We come from that, right? I think this right here is going to be when they're our age, they be like, oh nah, man, like this person was, real crafty. They did this kind of like you say, like Moon or like J. Lou, those guys. So I don't know. So what I try to do, and you're doing a really good job of it too, is by acknowledging the future of players, like like we do, right? Yeah. Like we're not hating. We're not saying, oh man, like that, because we lived through that. Yeah, we lived through a whole era of where we were really doing stuff that was wildly illegal. Oh, you know what I mean? Clearly, right. Clearly, not everybody, but we was doing things that just was not considered standard rule by rule basketball. Yeah. So it's crazy because I do meet some people that'll say, oh man, I love and1, I love the street ball and this, that, done. I love all this stuff that they did and how they do the moves and hot sauce and blah 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 blah. But we turn on what's going on with the court takeovers and stuff. They're like, oh man, like this is trash, like that, and it's like, nah, man, you can't do that.
And I'm glad you brought up the court takeover because I had something in the back of my mind. So Cam Wilder, who's a content creator, he's doing a tour, and he was out here. He was out here yesterday. Actually, 2 days ago, he was out here in San Francisco. He went to a park, but it got shut down because somebody had made a gun threat. Like, yo, I'm gonna pull my shit out, and that's why I don't like the park takeovers because it can get there, and then you got a lot of guys. They're inviting everyone. You don't even have to be a hooper. You can be a street dude. All of a sudden, you hopping in, and then some don't go the way you want it to go, or you being this hood dude, and you see that these hoopers ain't as tough as you think they are. They think they are, and then you push them or something happened, then now you got your homeboys around and they pulling stuff out. I don't like the park takeovers because there's no security and there's no understanding. You know what I mean? You got a bunch of young dudes. You may have some parents out there with their kids or whatever, but there's no understanding. It's a bunch of entertainment though. Don't get me wrong. That's what's lit. I love that, but the energy sometimes is questionable. So even for, you know what I'm saying? So for Cam Wilder, man, if you listen to this, man, you happen to see this, man, my apologies. When it comes to street ball, it's only two of us in my city. It's me and it's Shift Team General. That's the only two street ballers, actually. And then shout out to my guy, Craig the Intimidator. He's also a street baller that represents street ball from the city. But I want to apologize to Cam, man, for coming out here and having to deal with that because that ain't nobody who I'm sure nobody was a hooper. He just wanted some entertainment. He wanted some kind of content, some kind of footage, some kind of eyes on him. That was the only case, bro. So Cam, you come back out here, man, go to a gym. Don't even go to no park, bro. You go to a gym, you'll be better. It's more secure. Don't go to no park, man, out here in the city. Don't do that because it's gonna lean. People are going to come. We're not known for basketball in my city. We're not known for it. So as soon as somebody like that comes out here, you're going to draw more than 1,000 people. It was about, up there's about a good 100 kids. And that was just through social media. So imagine if the entire city really knew. That wouldn't even just the entire city. It was just a few kids. So next time you come back out here, Cam, man, go to a gym, bro. Go to a gym. Don't even go to no park, man.
I'm gonna go further. I'm gonna go further than that, man. Not only that, if you do see it, we're gonna get it to him. You ain't know if you do see it, we're gonna get it to him or whatever. We're gonna try to get it out there. Also, tap in with Ballaholic, man. At least,
definitely.
Like you. So we do this, and if y'all don't know, if you guys don't know, we are y'all OGs. If you don't know, right? And at least you can have some type of guidance, some type of backing. Yeah, you guys got the money, you guys got the following and stuff, but we live already during the time and watched how things progress to where they are. We live in certain times.
That's real talk.
And we're living in the times and we're older and we can see that there were things in places we probably shouldn't have been, but it wasn't on this level. Like we could go to places like that and nobody show up because we didn't have social media. There was no, oh, well, this guy's right here. Somebody's been watching you the whole time. They see all the stuff you got on and they see, oh, well, he getting this and he getting that. And then it's like, oh, well, he gonna be over here. Well, guess what? Now they can go ahead and get out that 1,000 people, you know what I'm saying? 100 of them there are just for you to come get whatever they got up off of you. They're going to follow you. They're going to watch you. And I'm not talking about, I've never been to San Francisco. I'm talking about anywhere. Anywhere. So like the court takeover stuff is cool. I like the court takeover stuff, but y'all have to be mindful about how y'all move. You have to. I mean, like I've been to some of them. I've been to, ones and stuff like that. And you have to be mindful. Like you can't even go out there and play your own like game for real because you're worried about, like Ballaholic said, guys on the side acting the fool. Like if you're not from that type of environment, like I don't know if you're from that environment or not. And I'm not just speaking to Cam specifically, but I'm speaking to any and all that are doing this right now. Even the guys that want to start up and do a court takeover because it's easy. It's easy. Right. I mean, I've done one with the bus. Like they came out, they turned around, they was like, yo, Zobi, where can we go? I said, oh, let's go to this park out here in Durham. We went out to Durham. Man, I remember getting out the bus or whatnot, which is I'm from the area in sense, right? But I mean, like, they don't know me like that. Everybody don't know me because you can't have everybody knowing you. That's just not how that works. Yeah. Got off. We went out there. I remember like White Chocolate taking the table off the bus, walking straight out there. Went to the sideline, popped the table open, brought the speaker out, Moons or whatnot. He was out there. Boom. We all put the stuff up, and they got on the loudspeaker like, yo, we about to go ahead and run. Da, 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 da. I'm talking about they shut everything down that was already running. How do you not know what this environment is to be coming in here running like that? Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't somebody's turf, right? Because nobody owns anything but somebody's turf, right? And you shutting down shop like you don't know if somebody's got something set up that day to go do something. You
don't know. Yeah, man.
You don't know, yeah. And then on top of that, you're right, Zobi, and you don't know if somebody's there. All of a sudden, a rival dude y'all might not even know that y'all both did, like, you know what I'm saying? I see him over, that's my rival. I might not know he's there, but that rival might not see this rival. They might not even know. You see what I'm saying? But it that's the energy that it brings, and all of a sudden, here we go. Now shots are being fired, and all kind of other different stuff happens, man. It's just, again, man, like everything you just said, Zoe, like, is spot on. They're questionable. They really are questionable.
I'm gonna turn off the after school special or whatnot because I don't want to get away from King, because when we get King is a special time. But I do want to acknowledge that he's over here. He's on this side of me.
I'm protected, man.
Over here. I want to acknowledge that Intimidator, Unprotected Hoops. You know what I'm saying? The Bay Area step into the business, to the building.
My God, Craig, what's good? What's up with Craig? What's good, baby?
On the Spangler, he got on the Spangler. Got the Ghostbuster Joan on. I'm like Spangler. I'm like, this dude is wild.
Hey, Craig, did you hear about Cam when he was out here the other day? Cam Wilder. Did you hear about him being out here the other day?
Young street baller.
He was up there at Holly Park by St. Mary's, where I'm at.
Oh, did it go down?
Yeah. Yeah, he was only up there for a little bit, and then somebody threatened to pull a gun out.
Oh man. Hey.
Yeah. It's on Instagram right now. I think it's on his page. It's on there. Yeah, messing up the street ball games, it throws it off. Even for the city, man, it's a bad look for the city.
It is, bro, but I'm glad we stepping up.
And I just gave a shout out to Cam, like, yo, like, next time you come out here, you know what I'm saying, just go to a gym. And even Zoe, you're right. Yeah, Cam, you come out, bro, just reach out to Ballaholic, man. You can check me out on Instagram, bro. You know what I mean? You come out, just tap in with me. I got a few gyms that can be secure for you, because I got a gym that can be secure for you. Any content creator, you come out here, you want to do the stream, you want to go to a court, that's fine. But if you want a little bit more security, tap in. It's all good. It's all green light.
Yeah, but I just want to add to that, man.
Yep.
Yo, I'm protected, man. What's up, man? Hope you good.
What's going on, family?
Chilling, man. Okay, so for that happening, okay, because I never did any court takeovers with Ball for Real or even N1. I just played in the games, right?
Right.
I know Ballaholic, you might have done some court takeovers with them, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so did that happen a lot when you start? It didn't.
It didn't.
Okay, so is it because of the energy today and how it's a little bit like disrespectful a bit? Like, don't get me wrong, I love those guys and what they do, right?
Yeah.
But some of the guys are man, okay, back in the day, hit it off somebody's head and stuff like that, right? Like that was like, you know what I mean? And kind of roll somebody's head. But I think now, I don't want to say names,
right?
But a lot of these, I don't say a lot, some of the guys are more touching guys, like touching guys' faces after a make shot, or grabbing their hair. Do you see what I'm saying? Like all that other stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of like violent. It's giving that violent vibe a little bit to the game, the Streetball game.
And you're right. You're absolutely right. Because when we was on back in the day, like it was understandable. When we did the park takeovers with N1, and when we pulled up, and King Handle noticed, like everyone respected even the toughest hood dudes was like, yo, that's the N1 dude. As soon as the tour bus pulled up, and I think that's what made the respect even more when they saw the bus. When we pulled up in that bus and they seen all the players on the bus, they were like, oh, this shit is real. Like, yo, like they finna get busy. And I think that one thing, just that one little thing, made it even more respectable for the N1 players. Because even when I got off the bus with them, it felt like I felt like I was that guy. You know what I mean? Like I'm finna rock with them. Like that's how I felt. So I knew that's what everyone else was thinking. Whoever didn't play with N1, whoever seen the bus pulled up, that's what they were thinking. The respect was there, and they knew that hot sauce and guys threw the ball off the head, and they knew it. They knew it was coming. So it was like, okay, all right. But now it's not how it's how they throw the ball off the head. Now it's off the face, and it's hard as shit now. You see it, right? And they don't know how to do it right. And like King Handle said, now they putting their arms. You see, he's putting an arm around dudes. He's putting his hand like, no. That's a little bit more, and it's in front of a lot of people. And now social media has got street ball. So all of that, putting your hand on my face, and it's going on, and everyone knows that it's going on social media.
Yeah,
it's gonna go there.
Even like shooting the ball, and I see even kids do it here. Organized basketball, they putting the gun sign, like the gun, like they have a gun.
Like
to me, if anybody do that to me, I'm like, yo, like you really trying to get a gun and shoot me, man? Like that, like that's the first thing that's coming to my head. So I think it's just the generations really changed. It's a different respect.
Man.
To the game of basketball, like the street ball, but also to your opponent, because if somebody for instance, somebody crossed me. Okay, I remember me and Bone Collector went at it at Albany, New York. He come down to the hezzy, blah, 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 kind of got me a little bit, right? So, okay, I'm going to get that ball. I'm going to go right back at him. You know what I'm saying? Bone Collector's not doing no, this and that. I remember he hit it off my head, but I understand he was gonna
Yeah.
hit it off my head, right?
Yep.
Like you
Yep.
said, dude, I'm coming right back and try to battle this guy, but
Yep.
not in a violent way,
Ex- Yep.
you
And
know?
I can now second that because I remember same thing playing against Bone. He did the wind up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, heavy, boom. I'm like, hold on, no. Give me the ball. Give me the ball.
Yeah,
Give me the ball. No, set a screen right here. Make him guard me. He come
yeah,
off. I hit him with the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hezzy, pull up. Boom. But again, I knew that Bone, that's him. Like you said, like that's Bone. He not gonna do all the little, he not gonna do that because his game is gonna do that. His
his
game
game is gonna do that.
gun is
Yeah,
the loaded gun. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
yeah.
So check this out. So when Big Bro comes, when BC comes to the crib or whatnot, and we play out here, and we have the stuff that's going on when Bone Collector comes out, we have video footage or whatnot. In the first event, somebody, say it's getting nice or whatever. He pulled up, bow, hit him. He went just like this at old buddy. He's like, bow, right? He had all. Now, mind you, the area that we're in is not the place for that.
to do that.
Right?
Yeah,
Man, yeah.
There's a whole mural on the side of that building that we're playing at, where a young man lost his life to gun violence, right? And I remember Bone getting up, and I got up, and we immediately walked into the court, like speed walking onto the court, and was like, yo, ain't none of that, like this ain't what we doing. Because prior to it even starting, Bone had laid the ground rules, like, yo, ain't no point, no guns. We're promoting nonviolence. That's what it is. If you can't do that, you can go ahead and leave. You can go.
yeah,
Ain't no fighting.
Right.
Ain't no fusses. Don't talk to our refs. You know what I'm saying? We have a female ref, then we have a male ref, and we're like, yo, anything, you're gonna respect the refs or whatnot. Because first of all, there's some places, like, think about it. Sometimes you go to these places where people don't normally go, and people bring things, right?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Imagine if all of us went to a place where things are never good. Never. Let's say it's never good, right? Somebody's dying every day. And we all come in there. And it's like, yo, we doing what we doing. And we just lay the rules out. Say, hey, look, man, this is the way it's going to be. If you hear, just act like you got sense. That's it. And people want you to be there. They want you to be there. But like you said, I think the environment, the culture of what AP said, the clickbait, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
This gets clickbait, but this in real life gets you in the dirt or in prison.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, what are you getting from this? Are you playing basketball? Because now okay, let's go even further back. The first time we seen anybody do anything remotely about shooting was with the arrows, right?
Yeah,
Long range 3.
Yep.
It was cool.
yeah.
It was cool. I don't know who started doing this. I can't tell you.
I mean,
who
so
seen
Mel,
it,
so
I don't know who did it first.
so Mello was doing it to herself, right? Remember, Mello was doing it to
Yeah.
herself. He was doing it to herself first.
He
Yeah.
take 3 and it go like this, right?
At
But
least Mello doing it to himself, though. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing it to myself. You feel me? It ain't like I'm killing myself with a 3.
He was saying
Yeah. And you're right. I don't know. So first person I seen doing it as somebody else, man. Yeah, man. And you're right. Like if you playing in LA, you do that, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
For
You
sure.
got to be one of them dudes, Nitty is somebody be able to down there and do that, but they don't even do that barely, I bet. You know what I mean? Or even Hezzy. I mean, you just can't do that all the time, man. You just can't, man.
Yeah,
you can't. You know what I'm saying? Some guys just don't care, but you can't do that.
Yeah.
Right. You
Well,
mentioned,
even in
you mentioned his
Vancouver,
name,
because
and it came from that baller's
Kate
life.
Showtime came out here. Oh, sorry.
say
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Who? No.
Kate
Who?
Showtime came out here,
Mhm.
right? And
Yeah.
he didn't know Vancouver's like that. They got some rough guys in Vancouver.
Yep.
So he started. Don't give me. I love his game, but I don't think he kind of knew what Vancouver was all about. So he did something, and this little guy, man, dude, wanted to fight him, like literally, like wanted to fight him on the spot, and he had to calm him down and say, "Hey, listen, man, I actually talked to the kid, because the kid kept on coming back because he did it to his friend, and he was backing his friend up, and they actually when we played, it was the last game. He's like, yo, I can't even control this crowd, man. He's like, yo, you do something. I'm like, dude, how could I do something, man? Like, dude, it's not me, man. Everybody come to see you play. Like, you know what I mean? dude, the Vancouver crowd that day when he was here, it was like bananas.
Yeah, yeah.
But he didn't expect, like you said, Ballaholic. He didn't expect they got some guys here that will fight him.
Mhm.
Down, bro. We'll put
Like
you
literally,
down everywhere.
So
Yes.
I think like these young guys are great, and I support these guys, and I love what they do to the game of street ball and basketball. But they got to just calm down a little bit with
Right.
the extra antics.
Right. The
But
theatrics.
at the same time, this gives them the views
Yeah.
for the YouTube, right? So I get it. They want to get paid on the videos and they want people to watch it, but that's what people like to see too. They like to see the violence. They like to see the controversy. Like back in the day, dude, people wanted to watch us actually battle against guys,
Right.
right?
Yep.
People want to watch the battles, but people like the extra drama, like
Yes.
that has nothing to do with the game of basketball.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right.
sometimes it's
That's
mind blowing for me. It's mind blowing. Like
right.
what's going on
People,
with the game of street ball? You know?
you're right. People are recording the games, but as soon as that fight break out, now everybody got their phone up.
Yeah.
Everybody got their phone. It's going straight to Insta, going straight to social media. It is from all different angles, from the right angle, behind angle, from the top fence. It's going there. You know what I
It's
mean? And
going
that's
there.
what,
That's bad because what it does is it says this is a part of street ball or this is a part of the game, and it's not.
it's not, man. And that's where y'all. Yeah, then that's why y'all mess. That's where y'all mess the game up. That's where the game starts to get watered down. That's where. Every other time now I'm bringing something because this is supposed to be part of the game and it's not. It's disrespectful to the game. Y'all disrespecting the street. Even before our time, y'all you new guys are disrespecting the street ball gods, the ones who really started it. So don't start bringing this other watered in stuff in and breaking it down. Street ball is authentic. It needs to stay that way. It can get better as time goes along, but it needs to stay street ball. We're bringing the other shit in that we see on movies and let's not do that. Because again, you're watering down the game. All right, let's not do this, man. To all you young, let's not do this. Let's not do that.
That's real,
As
man. And
as
don't
we're
get me wrong.
talking,
In
as we're
basketball,
talking
there's
here,
always going to become controversy, little fights here and there,
Right.
But it wasn't to the point that you're doing a fight to make the video look good, and you put the cops came here and just and stopped the game. Now
Yep.
everybody's going to watch that and see that rather than actually the battle in the game.
That's crazy. That's King Handles is right. That's so crazy, bro. They want to see the cops pull up, shut everything down more than they want to see the game, man. And that's what's crazy. I don't get that, man.
As we're talking, make sure if you're in the chat and you're posting your stuff comes up or whatnot, we see it. So Pusher said he said where's it at?
That one.
He said
I disagree with a little.
He said he disagreed. What I was gonna say is if you could go ahead and type up why you disagree.
Yeah.
So then we'd be able to see that. So then we can kind of go along because I see you disagree, but I said a lot. A lot of people said a lot, and I know some of it you agree with, some of you disagree with. So if you could let us know what it is, and then if anybody that's in the chat, so we can stay on. I'm watching it, and Coach is posting, but we can continue because even though we talking, it seems like we passed.
Shout out to AP,
we'll
man.
come back.
AP, man, shout out to AP. Thanks for those shirts, man. Yo, my mom took a picture with those shirts, so I'm gonna send it to you and post it, man.
AP, stop, AP. But again, Zoe, like you said, to me to cut you off, King. But like you said, it's a lot of these guys who comment that probably never touched the ball, or probably he may be a different dude. I don't know, but I'm just coming off. He's saying he disagree with what we say, but that means he's not looking into the fine lines of what we're talking about.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? I don't know how old he is. I don't know his generation, but when we talking about park takeovers, you disagree on what we talking about. Violence is not the key when we're talking about these park takeovers.
Yeah,
understanding, safety, entertainment, having fun is this. That's the park takeovers we talking about. Competing, that's what we talking about. When we bring this other stuff in, you can't disagree with that. Because I mean, either that's what you're doing, but from me saying, I'm assuming. I don't know you, Pusher, but I'm just saying it. Either you part of it or it's just something that's grabbing your eyes, maybe. You feel me? What do you say? We be in hostile environments and final ball hits guy off the head and it's disrespectful. You're right. That's what we're saying, but it's a certain way that is being done. You see what I'm saying? It's not even off the head, it's off the face. You feel me?
Right.
So
I don't think Pusher was in the room when we established that they didn't know how to do it correctly. People think when you do it, it's like this, but that ball should hit
Right there.
around here,
Yeah.
right around this area,
yeah.
and that's how it pops back, right?
Yeah.
So if he's doing that, that's what, even when you see Sauce do it, when he go boop and it goes like this, and it comes up and over,
right
up and back over, right? If it goes like
Yep.
this and it falls down, that's wrong.
Yeah.
That's wrong. Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
and we got a lot, so y'all make sure y'all keep up, bro.
Yeah,
So also, you know, like you said, you're playing hostile environments, but you're also playing in a hostile environment that you're a part of that environment. That's kind of like your home court in a sense. Like they know who you are. Like we're talking about guys that go places and like if I come to a spot and y'all didn't know me and I'm out there doing the Zobe thing and I pop that joint off somebody's head, first of all, they're gonna be like, yo, like what's really good? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's gonna be like, what's really good? Because you don't know me. You don't know me. So if it's somebody you know, it works out a little different. It's a different respect level. If it's somebody you don't know at all, that ain't happening. You know that too. I wouldn't want that to happen. And like, I know if I'm in that type of environment to where that's happening, I get it. But look, I ain't even gonna hold you. If I'm playing a legitimate game and I know I'm the only one to be wilding, but I'm not wilding at all. I'm playing straight ball with everybody, right? And a cat comes down. We've been playing for like 4 or 5 games, and a cat comes down. I don't know. Nobody knows. And he boop, throw that joint off my head. I automatically have to retaliate.
Oh, for sure.
I have to. Like I have to, because it's not, there's no connection there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, yeah, I know that that's street ball, but we're playing ball. Like everybody's playing ball, right?
Yep.
So, but if you know that you're playing with somebody that's like that, then it's like Ballaholic said earlier, it's expected. It's somewhat expected. You don't know what's gonna happen, but it can happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, and like you said,
Right. We played like we. Right. Any one of us play against King House, I know what he's gonna do. If we talking about regular basketball, he gonna pull up. He got a mid range.
Yeah.
If not, if he get into his mode, he gonna kick it off his knee first, and then he's gonna kick his foot. It's gonna come back to him. You feel me? We know that. We know Bone Collector. He gonna do the wind up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe stiff leg, come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Quick hezzy, first step, go look at you, lay it up, wave at you after you make it. We know it's coming. Or if not, if he frees you, he gonna throw it off your head. We know it's coming. But like Zoe said, if it's somebody just coming down and just like, yo, like what the, like, bro, what you doing? It's totally, you know what I'm saying? It's totally different, man. It's totally different. So that's just the weird thing about like, you know, just people in basketball, period, man. Like how you just never know what to expect. But like I said, like Zoe said, the guys that we know, it's expected, man. So basketball is it's very complex, man. It's so hard to understand on both, like on all aspects. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's street ball, regular basketball, it's complex. It's hard to understand. It is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
It is. There's rules to it. I mean, there's rules. Like I said, we've been doing it for a long time. Long time. We was there for the development of it, not just the end one stuff, like the real development of it. You know, you know, like goosebumps of the Nautic with, you know what I'm saying? He has a book of moves. I have a book of moves. And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this real quick. He has a book of moves. I have a book of moves, right? Way back when we talk about no YouTube, none of that stuff, I had a club called Club and One Forever on Yahoo Clubs, right?
Oh wow.
I had people's names, all this stuff. I had like over like 400 people in this club, and I had started doing this thing where it was like, yo, put your moves up, write them up, right? And everybody write their moves up or whatever, and I took them and I put them together, and I remember posting them back up. I remember seeing when I watched the Nautic and he had that book of moves, and he opened his book of moves. His book of moves is just like mine.
Yeah.
It's a composition notebook. And it's ripped up. I mean, like it's bad. I mean, well, mine's a composition notebook. It was like a folder, like looking like. Anyway, it's bad. And he had to move hopscotch. And I watched it and I listened to it. And I said, man, that sounded a lot like what I wrote up, but it wasn't. It wasn't the same thing, but it was just funny. So I say that to say, you know, there's rules to how you do certain moves. There's certain types of defenders that you do certain moves to. You don't do it to everybody.
No,
because
that's true.
You can't do all that stuff to everybody, right? And some of it is based off of the defender's skill level, and then some of it is based off of their temperament, right? Yeah. Because like even though a person does know that we're playing like that, you guys know, and I'm talking to Final Boss because he like to hit people off the head with the hezzy or whatever, you know, off the heezy or whatnot, right? and Pusha, y'all know who y'all can't do that to out there in that environment.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Tell me
you're
I'm wrong.
right. Absolutely right.
Even though people know, you do know who you can't do that to.
Yeah.
Because it just don't fly. And then why make problems that don't need to be made? Which is why I say that, you know what I'm saying, like the guys when they do the takeovers, they don't really know anybody.
Yeah.
So they got to kind of chill. That's what we're saying. They got to bring it down some, you know, when it comes to the fake guns and
that's true.
Man.
you know, because and I'm doing like this because sometimes the people that we play against, they don't have the mindset of outside of this is just a game.
Right.
They take it too personal.
Yeah, true.
They take it too personal. And you know, so it makes you dial back a little bit.
Yeah.
It makes you dial back a little bit. So, you know what moves. I mean, that's why you gotta have more than one move in your arsenal, right?
Yeah.
Right.
No,
real talk.
Shout out to Hezzy. Hezzy took the time to reply on our IG page. And so he was saying how he just pull up, you know what I mean? And so let y'all check it out when he does his park takeovers.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You know, Hezzy, you said Hezzy God?
Yeah, this is Hez God. He posted this on the IG. I pulled it and put it on here.
Okay.
So we're live on IG too. So we got folks coming.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah. And you know something, Hezzy, shout out to Hezzy God, a North Carolinian like me. So he from out here or whatever, which I was gonna mention when you said, you know, this, and I said, you know, Bone came out, and a lot of people do that. A lot of people do that everywhere, but that's kind of a really big thing out here in North Carolina. You know, a lot of guys is doing this, and I'm like, yo, y'all gotta chill, bro. Like it's just not.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, the weird thing is it's low key understood amongst them when they do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
and that's weird. It's a little weird.
It's weird. I think we just come from a different era. That's what it is.
It is, yeah.
Right, because nowadays it's a mixed generation. So that guy that's guarding Hezzy, that hit the 3-pointer, he did the gunshot to. Now that kid who got scored on, who got the gun, his uncles and his cousin is waiting till the game is over to ask, says, "Hey, bro, like, what was that gun shit? What was that about?" Because these dudes are active and with the shit, and they're waiting for that to happen because they know it's different people there, and they know it's a possible chance they might see some ops up there. So let's go up there with nephew, and somebody try to mess with it. We there for whatever, and they already there. They locked in before it's premeditated. Yeah. So as soon as he do that, it's, you see what I'm saying? Like you said, it's certain areas you just
that, joint. Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? And again, shout out, I love Hezzy. I comment on a lot of his videos. Yeah, Hezzy. And the thing that I already noticed about him, he play a lot of basketball. It don't matter who he playing with and against, that man plays a lot of basketball. And I respect it because I see the work that he's doing. So I know he can't just be showing up hooping like that. He putting in work. Yeah, and then for him to be, you know what I'm saying, putting up 70 points, 80 points, 100 points, winning 3-on-3s and all this, like that man, like he's getting in the gym, bro. So yeah, definitely shout out to Hezzy, man.
I'm gonna tell you something else, man. A lot of those guys that are, you know what I'm saying, pro to street ball or street ball to pro, however you want to look at it, guys like Hezzy played collegiate basketball, right?
Yeah.
Joey has played collegiate basketball. I've played, you know what I'm saying, like ball. Like a lot of guys have played collegiate basketball or played pro basketball to some extent. So when they play in certain types of environments, they have a small edge when it comes to just playing the game in general. So they can see certain things, but they can't see like I tell people all the time, you can't guard a travel and you can't guard a carry. You can't guard a double. You can't guard that. It's unguardable. You cannot guard it. But with that being said, is when you got guys like Hezzy, and he's naturally a basketball player. Yeah. And then you give him a platform to be able to entertain. You know what I'm saying? Like at one point he was just playing. I remember watching some of the older videos when he was with Ball is Life or whatnot, like the old videos, right? Real old. And he's playing, he's playing through. He's not doing too much. He's doing enough. He's getting the buckets, strong buckets. He did more talking and more tough buckets, right? Before doing more of the entertaining, you know what I'm saying, antics that he do. Which I think is funny. I think I get it. Like I get it. That's the going back to what AP was saying. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the clickbait. You know what I mean? Like if you do something funny and you showing in the beginning, Zoe might want to see that. So I'm going to turn that on. And then here I am. I'm sitting there watching. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching the IG reel, and I'm like, oh man, you know, this whole IG reel is fire. I got to go to the YouTube and watch the whole 30-minute, 45-minute, you know what I'm saying, show. It ain't even like that. But I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? So like I get it. I totally get it. But the thing is, I don't think everybody else gets it. I don't think they see that. I think they only see the theatrical part of Streetball, and they're not getting it. Like I'm gonna give you another prime example. Like Mac, Mr. Excuse Me, right?
Oh yeah, he's
so Mac gets a lot of hate, right? He gets a lot of hate on his in his comments, right? And when he gets this hate, they say things like, "Oh, he's only playing against women and plumbers," or "He's playing against." Word up, bro. Word up, plumbers. The word is plumbers, bro. That's, I wouldn't say women, plumbers, guys that have no game, right? And I'm like, they be like, "Oh man, he's fat, he's too slow," and I'm sitting there and I'm like, bro, like he's not slow at all. Like I've been right there with him.
Fast,
watched him. Joey has played with him. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's quick. He's quick, man.
Quick.
Right.
Quick. Craig is another dude that's kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Craig is really fast. He is really fast.
And you know what? Craig is fast with his hands with the ball. You know what I'm saying? Craig will I've seen intimidated. He'll hit you with 2 or 3 moves in that segment, in that 10-second span right there.
In the same spot.
Yeah.
Man, we was in Vegas. He did that jump. Look. We was in Vegas, and I gave him. I feel like every streetball player, every player deserves a one time right in front, right? One time stamp right there. Like, really try to go get it. He took that ball. He said, I don't know, man. He did something. He did the pat. Dude, I seen it, bro. Everybody's seen it. It's in like the latest clip he has, bro. It's like over, under, on the ground, roll it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's kind of like hot sauces around the world, but he go on the floor and he spin. Yeah, I seen him do that. That's his patented move.
Nothing you can do about it because you don't know where to even jump it, and then he can stop it anywhere. Man, you done.
Hey, so look, man.
He got me, bro.
He
got me. It ain't on camera, but he got me.
A lot of hours. Watching all kinds of different mixtapes to make you a beast, bro.
Yeah.
If you watch it and then you take it outside and go emulate that stuff, you go and you do it every day, like you going to school every day, you go come a long way with it.
That's real.
And that's kind of like what I did. I mean, I watched King Candles, I watched Ballaholic, Bone Collector, Hot Sauce, I'll Be. Come on, man. The list goes on. By me watching them dudes, how you think I'm gonna come out?
Yeah,
right.
So salute.
I mean, we all watch the same thing, though. It's crazy. Like, we watch the same thing. I ain't like that. It's like, I'm not that bad.
That's how I got real. Like I feel like I feel like if I could play like these dudes, I feel like I'm raw like them.
Man, that's crazy. And even nowadays, like you think about it, it's a lot of even streetball moves. I don't even see no more that works even better than what moves are doing now, like the boomerang. I haven't seen that in a long time. Like I haven't seen nobody do the boomerang in a long time.
Kodak still be doing that.
He still do it?
Yeah, still rocking with it.
I see it, even when I see people try to do the Flintstone shovel. That's hot sauce shit. I haven't seen nobody. That's tough, right, King? I ain't seen nobody do that. Like that's tough, bro. Like that's one of the toughest moves I ever seen. Throw it around somebody, catch it again. Same movement, but you just bouncing it in place. You're not throwing it around and you're bouncing it in place.
Yeah, and running and coming back.
Oh my gosh, bro. That move is so efficient. I have never seen like Sauce did. When I first see Sauce, I was just, but my eyes just like, yo, bro, what did he just do? Did I just see him just do this move? It's crazy.
Can't believe that worked. It didn't seem like that stuff really worked. And I tell people all the time, I'm like, bro, what you see on these videos, I'm like, bro, that stuff is real.
Yeah,
like, it is real. one
And you
actor.
know what? He not and Hot Sauce wasn't even the best person I seen on tour doing moves. It was Pat the Rock. Now Pat the Rock has got a bag full of moves, bro. I'm
He
talking
does.
about,
He
yo.
does.
He hit. We was. I forgot. I think we was in. We were in Miami, and he was on the ISO with Farm. He like was hitting it off his elbow. No, it was against Hot Sauce. He was hitting off his elbow. He did it twice. He hit it off his elbow, caught it, went all the way back around this way, rolled it off the same arm, bud. And then I was like, "What the fuck did he just do?"
Yep. Because Pat the
Dude,
Rock,
yeah,
Pat the
Pat was
Rock
sick.
Pat the
Pat
Rock's
was
about
sick.
like about
Hey,
Joey
but
height,
you know who
about
was sick
6'4".
too? You know who was sick? Pat the Rock and Roberto Exile. That dude,
Oh,
his move, his bag, tricks,
yeah,
yo, like
yeah,
crazy, insane. Like he could dunk,
insane, bro.
he
Yeah,
could play, and he got tricks.
yeah. Like he would roll it, he would like put the ball on the ground,
Yeah, and
roll
pop
it
it
off the
up.
back of his foot. Yeah, yep. Yeah, Silk
Yeah,
was
man.
nasty. Yeah, Silk
Silk,
for
oh yeah,
sure.
Silk was crazy too, man.
Yeah, he's on
Silk,
my
oh
Mount
my
bro.
God. And he
Yeah,
probably
Silk
had
was
the
nuts.
smoothest, like
Too
you know when
smooth.
somebody you do a trick, it's really quick. Silk was smooth. If you look up Silk, his man,
I
like
know
he's
his
smooth
mixtape
with
is
the ball.
crazy.
I
His
ain't gonna
Yeah.
hold
mixtape
Oh,
is
my-
nuts.
the hardest street ball mixtape is that Silk mixtape with his and one career. I think
yep.
that's to me, I think that's the hardest, and when I look at those mixtapes, I'm thinking about like music all the way
Yeah.
around, like for a one
Right.
person joint. Matter of fact, after I did the Hadouken joint or whatever,
Oh
you know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
That
time
joint's
went
tight.
on, yeah,
That
time
is
went on, whatever.
hey,
And
Zoe,
like the little,
that Hadouken is nuts, bro. That Hadouken is nuts.
so look, so time went on, right? The only person, because I hear stories about everybody saying they did it. I'm like, all right, boom, got it. Okay, it's cool. You did it. Da-da-da. It's not on camera. I believe you, but it's cool. I'm the only person that got it on camera like that. I've only seen that move once in motion, running, and Silk did it. It's in that.
Hey,
It's in that joint. He's running full speed.
he spin it and he reach out.
And he flips it out and he keep
Yeah.
going and he comes back and I'm like, bro, I seen that move. And this that mixtape was, I don't know, man, like at least like 13 years ago. At least 13
Hey,
years
but
ago.
I think that was his hometown street ball though. I think that was in his hometown league. I know what you're talking. He did the round the neck pass, right? After he did the
And then I tried that, man. Dime from the Harlem Globetrotter, Dime or whatnot. The owner of a Path or whatever. The other, it's like the Hoop Bus, but it's another bus down in Georgia, Path. He was showing me that a couple of weeks ago. And I had a goddamn crick in my neck, man. Trying to do that, bro. Like he's like, nah, man, you gotta throw it. You gotta look the same way. Like you gotta look at him. I'm like, bro,
ain't nobody doing that.
he did it,
Yeah.
he did it like he had no bones in him, bro. Like it was just.
Oh
I'm like,
man.
bro, nah, you got it, yo.
You got and I tell guys too, like some people you see do it like that, they've been doing it for a long time, man. Like they've been doing it for a long ass time.
Right.
Even like you see, you know what I'm saying? Like you see Kyrie, how he dribbles, like I want to dribble like it gets too late.
Nah, man.
Kyrie been doing that since he was a kid.
It's
He
too
just
late. I
got
like you said that. It's too late.
it's too late, you know what I mean? Like, it's too late, bro.
Yeah, you gotta build that stuff up, man. Years of that stuff, man.
Yeah.
When I did that job off the knee guard, I've been doing that for over 20 years, man. You gotta,
Yo, for real, King, like, it's too late, bro. You can't like, nah, they've been doing it for 20 years, man. Nah.
Ballaholic.
it's too late.
Ballaholic.
Yeah.
How old were you when you were playing for the Rebels back in San
Oh, I was. Let me see.
I'm talking about being young like Kyrie, you know, with that.
Yeah, I started like I was like 10 years old, 10 years old. Yep.
I came out that circuit too, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Nate, you was there with Nate.
Ernest Engel, yep.
Mm-hmm.
I seen you on the picture on the wall with all the hoopers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, the Rebels, man. If you from San Francisco, that circuit, man, they build great ball players.
Right. Ask King who is Rory Grace, King?
Yeah, he's around, man. He's don't play ball as much, but he's working out a lot. He was actually he was in addiction with drugs and alcohol, man. So he's actually going to 5 years sober, man. He's going through a lot of stuff in his life after ball and stuff, man. But dude, if if he stuck with it, man, he would have probably been definitely with and one at some point. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because that year he was supposed to go on, it was too young, and that was the year they picked up Professor.
Right.
Oh, right.
It should have been Exile. I'm gonna say right now, it should have been Exile, but Exile has some stuff going on the backside.
Hey,
it should have been
you know,
Exile.
you know what? There was an argument about that too. But again, the fact that Fest was the only white guy playing around these dudes was you know what I'm saying? Because Exile was doing the thing though, but it was just like I said, it was just Fest around.
Corporate move. I mean, he did it.
Corporate, yeah, you're right.
Right?
Yeah.
And think about it. If I got one white jelly bean in the middle of all 100 black jelly beans, you think ain't nobody gonna be like, damn, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, when you said white jelly beans in my head, I was like, bro, there ain't even white jelly beans.
I just had to say that
term. White jelly beans. Oh yeah, there are white jelly beans. I'm wilding.
Crazy, man. Ball crazy, man.
I just had to use that term, but I'm real talk though, right? And it's just a bunch of black women surrounded that one. They're gonna be like, "Yo, hey, hold on, man. This is somebody being artistic right here. Let's watch this. Let's see where this go." You know what I mean? But with that, Fest had 2 game winners. One at Jackson State, one at the Garden, the Mecca basketball. Like, and somebody was smart.
That's true.
Somebody was smart about it and brought him on, and the shit went up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, he was able to. That's the thing. Like, he was able to. Okay, I put it like this. It's funny to me because, like, a statement that we just kind of made probably about 5 minutes ago about having to like grow to build like that type of like handle. He came with none of that.
Yeah,
you know, he played a game, right? But he didn't have the flair, and of course, he was taught. He was taught by all the OGs, right? He took something from everybody. I ain't gonna say took. They gave him something. Everybody gave him something, and he went in the lab before people were ever said going into the lab, and he worked on it, and he really, really wanted it bad, you know. So what he built is tough, you know. So he did it. It's undeniable, you know. It's undeniable, and like I never try to knock him. You know what I'm saying, to the max, like knock him down to the max, because when we talk about the resurrection of Streetball and all this stuff, he's the one that basically was on a visual platform that brought that pizzazz back, because it wasn't on Instagram, it was through YouTube when he wanted to go ahead and dress up, and then then he linked up with Bone. And then him and Bone started doing stuff. And then the next other person that I even seen on the Streetball scene is, here we go, right here. You know what I'm saying? King Handles. I didn't see anybody else. There was no one else out there active, right? I wasn't active. I was just, you know, I'm there. I'm just existing. And then I started doing the Nomad Hoops podcast thing, and then the 3X thing, and then start getting more in tune and like, okay, I'm gonna start wilding again. They start messing around. And then, you know what I'm saying, now we have the unit, right? Which is everybody that's in the Streetball world. We're all together now, and we're able to share these stories with one another. Yeah. So, you know, but you know, Professor, like I said, Professor is he's a special case, right? He's a part of the history. Yeah. Now, I don't agree with like his movements through the crew or whatever, like how he's moving in the community. I don't agree with that or whatever, but you know, you can never deny, you know, what he has done for the culture in general of Streetball.
Yeah.
No, for real though, like you're right. Everything you said, Joey, is right. And even you got to think about it. Like Fest went to San Quentin to play against some dudes. You know what I'm saying? And that's super giving back. If you go into the pen to hoop against these dudes, like that's, you know what I'm saying? Like that's really, hopefully that this wasn't a business move. Like you really giving back in that manner, because we can give back to the kids, but now they go, all right, what about going to the pen? You want to go to the pen and give back? That's always, oh, hell no, I ain't to the pen. What? I ain't finna risk my, you know what I mean? So even for him to do that, like that's, even when I saw it, I was like, nah, that's big kudos right there though. That's really like, you know what I'm saying? Let me give back, really give back this way. And that's what's up, man. Like for sure.
Yeah. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. But I remember watching that video or whatever, and to kind of go back to kind of go back to Pusha and Final Boss right quick. I don't remember him doing no off the heezies in there, bro. I don't remember seeing any. I've seen a lot of like throwing it through the legs and stuff. I see a lot of off the heezy in there. I don't think he off the heezy nobody.
Yeah, nah, yeah. I didn't see that either. I don't think he did none of that in there. Nah, Fess ain't stupid.
That's in his package.
Yeah, Fess is smart, but he ain't stupid. He's smart. He ain't he's stupid.
King Handles, Bad Karma, Streetball says shout out to
shout out to Bad Karma, man. They've been around for a long time too, man.
Okay.
Long time, man.
See, and this is what I'm talking about. See how all the street ball dudes are starting to hop in. This is what we want, fellas. Everybody who just logged in into the street ball world, we want y'all to start logging in, hopping in these conversations with us. Like Zoe said, we can all share these stories, man, and just talk street ball. What's missing? What needs to be fixed? What's entertaining? What's the new generation like? What's these new hoopers like? All of that, and why guys get into street ball? Why are some of these players getting into street ball? Because of what? You know what I mean? That's what our unit is about. So all these guys, Final Boss, I'm glad you're in here, bro. But yeah, that's what it is. This is what the unit is about, man. So all the street ball guys, keep tapping in, please. Definitely share your stories, questions, whatever the case may be, man. This is what it's about.
Oh yeah.
I got about 10 minutes left, man. I gotta get back to the wife, man. We gotta watch a show.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, hey King. Go ahead, King.
Hey, yeah, that's right.
Final Boss is good, bro.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
man?
All right.
Y'all all
Craig,
right,
where you get balloons from, bro? Where's that at? Where is that at, bro?
Is that where the balloons come from?
Yeah, dude. Like I have this platform. I've had this platform. I don't know where to get that, bro.
And now you can add that if you go to like your options, you can like put that in there.
So
yeah, we got like you can do that.
Me and only GOAT were trying to come on and jump in on that part takeover thing, man. But you know, we was in the chat on YouTube, and I think like what he was trying to say was like down here in the South, like some of the environments that we go play in be a bit rowdy, you know what I'm saying? They be a bit hostile, you know what I'm saying? Because like you just never know who be in the part, you know what I'm saying? The dope boy be in the part, some of the gang banger be in the part, you know what I'm saying? So, and some of these dudes play, you know what I mean? Like I remember one time we were playing, a dude drove to the basket and his gun fell out of his pocket, you know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? So like, if we in no type of environments, like I know I'm there I want to compete, but at the same time I want to entertain too. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean that's just how I grew up. You know what I mean? Like I used to hear them say all the time, like it don't mean nothing if you know you got $1 million move and you know you got 100 moves, but y'all lose the game. So like, no, I want to entertain and I want to win too. So if it's just like you said, Zoe, like if I hit it off a dude's head, I'm going right here. And then line up, you know what I'm saying? I'm going for the line up because I know, like, bro, if I hit you in the face with the ball, like, you gonna automatically take that the wrong way. You know what I mean? So, like, nah, like, I don't taunt guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you saying, like, heads, like, he shoot the three, then do the little gun thing. Like, I don't taunt guys. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, anybody can take that shit the wrong way. And then now you got a whole nother situation that ain't got nothing to do with basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like basketball supposed to be something that bring people together, especially street ball, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of street ball events are community events, you know what I'm saying? Like people come out, you know what I mean? A lot of the kids be at the park and stuff like that. So like because you don't want the nonsense, but at the same time, like sometimes you can't avoid it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't avoid it because it's everywhere. It's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't even care about the kids being at the park. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah. They might just see like, oh man, what you threw it out my nephew head. Like, what's up with that? You know what I mean? But your nephew guard me, so hey man, that come with guard me.
Damn, that's what's great, and that's what we ain't. I mean, it got to be understandable, but we're not gonna understand it. Like, why is it like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it like that? But
man, I honestly think, man, that like a lot of street ball and turned into like soap opera down there. You know what I mean? Because people love drama nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like it done trickled down to the street ball world. Like you see a lot of these dudes be on IG live arguing like rappers. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, fam, it's street ball. It's a sport, bro. You putting a ball in a basket, bro. Like whatever you do in between putting the ball in the basket in between you and the man that guard you. But at the end of the day, you got to put the ball in the basket. What y'all yelling at each other on IG
That's
for?
true.
You know what I
Like
mean?
even just to interrupt you for a little bit, man. Like I remember back in the day, it was Dime 55 in Toronto. I never really heard about them, right?
Right.
So, and then we came out with our mixtape 1 and 2, and I see these guys from Dime, like, okay, cool, right? And the guy named True Ball is talking smack, and he was talking smack for 4 or 5 years about Fanatic, about me, right? And we finally, and we're doing, I was talking smack to him too, but guess what? We handled our business and played 1-on-1 in Toronto, right? And it was a great battle. And at the end of the day, we became good friends, man, like friends.
For example, like I remember 07, you and Springs.
Oh yeah.
Prime example.
Man,
Prime example now. Okay, now let's take that same situation and let's put it in the park.
Yeah.
Like let's say it's a crash the court type thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they might have got handled different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like Spring was talking crazy.
Hey, let me start. Let me hold on. So we and I remember this. So me, King, I'm like, King, this your game, bro. Go off. They gonna put both. They gonna sign both of us this year. Yeah. So we already starting. Soon as the tip off come, King Handles get bumped by Springs already. The whole game. The whole game, Springs. I'm like, Springs, watch out, bro. Like, man, watch out, back up. He talking trash from the whole time, but King Handles he not even worried about it. He fucking with King Handles so much. He fucking with Springs so much, he just scoring the basketball. He hit it right at the, I think he was going into halftime. He hit a 3-pointer. And then I remember Springs like chasing after him, like, watch out, man. Like, you doing too much now, bro. Go over there. So it's so crazy, but you're right. That energy led off to, if it was like in a park takeover, I mean,
yeah,
that probably would have led to some fighting. Yeah.
But to be honest with you, when that happened, I already knew that he was trying to take me out my game already.
Right.
So I had to keep my cool. Like, okay, I already, like you said, Ballaholic, I already knew how Spring was anyways.
Right? Yeah.
Because I watched the videos. I already know. So I'm not going to act all crazy to fight him because I don't want that. You know what I mean? Right. But he just all that was, he was trying to get me out my game. That's it.
Right.
You know, bumping me to see what I'm going to do, right? I already know you, Spring. I ain't going to try to whatever, man. I'm going to smile and just keep moving.
Yeah, right. That's crazy. That final boss brought that up, man. That's crazy. Brought that up, man.
Yeah, man.
But hey, Ball and King, man, I'm gonna have to send y'all some of my stuff, man. Like, bro, I've been doing all hot sauce stuff since I was like 13 years old, man. Like Boomerang, Flintstone, Shuffle, all that stuff, man. I still very much got it in the bag, man. But yeah, man, all the easy stuff, man. Like, nah, man, definitely going for your lineup, bro.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, right.
Some of them basketball be pumped up a little too hard. You know what I mean?
Right. Hey, that's a good one, Final Boss. Hey, to all y'all street ballers out there, go for the hairline. So if the hairline way back here, go for that. If you got a Stephen A hairline, go for that hairline back there, man.
Yeah, man.
But it's just like a lot of the parts that, you know what I'm saying, like me and like only go that we go play to, we go and play it, man. Like we always lead with respect though, first, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause we don't know what neighborhood we in, man. Like we don't know y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, just like we know why y'all out here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to compete, y'all trying to play some ball, we trying to do the same thing. So I mean, let's just do it and have fun with it, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
Exactly. Shout out to Cross, man. What's good, baby?
Cross, man. That man, hey, Killer Cross, yo, man, you be really supporting Streetball, man, dude. This guy be posting every second, man. You know, my guy right here, man. You keeping it alive, man. That's a lot of respect to you, man.
Oh yeah, appreciate that, man. Yeah, we just had a little event down here on Hoops for Love or whatever, and I just went out there to support my guy or whatever, because we came up playing together, and I went out there to support him or whatever. We trying to get some motion down here or whatever, since we kind of like the older guys, and it's really like a lot of younger guys, they be hooping at the court. We trying to, like the way how Little Rock is, it ain't a lot of trouble down here, but it's like we try to keep them youngsters on the court or whatever. So, and that's what we out there doing. You know what I'm saying? Trying to just hooping for love, man. That's what we pushing, man. So,
yeah, you gotta love the game, man. Gotta love the game. Gotta love it. Got to.
And then I ain't trying to double back on the park takeover, but I kind of feel where y'all come from on it.
That's a hot topic, man.
Because for example, matter of fact, I was just talking about this at the court when I just left the court. I was telling some of them young dudes, whatever, because a young dude playing, he was like, bro, I really can't play like how I want to play, because some of them dudes out there, they play rough, like. But I told them, I said they playing rough because everybody ain't got the same IQ. Some people just run. They just run up and down. Nobody know how to really. People know how to play. They just hooping, but they don't know how to play with. Know how to use each other out there on the court. Like if you got somebody know how to bring the ball up, let him bring the ball up. Don't let the person that can't dribble bring the ball up. So it be that type of stuff going on. A lot of tricks and stuff like that. Like for me, like out of everybody out there that was out there tonight, I would probably be the only one out there that really do it for real versus other people play like AAU, high school, stuff like this. So if I do it, they'll give me a pass on it because they know that's what I do. That's how I play ball. But I still want to throw it on nobody here in Little Rock. I wouldn't do that in Little Rock. Yeah. I'm just saying, only reason I wouldn't do it because some of these dudes, man, ain't nothing didn't happen though, but some young dudes got into it before I left, but they didn't get out of hand. They just got into it over ups or who had ups and stuff. It's just little petty stuff. But it's good that you got people like me out there to do that through this event, and some older guys out there kind of know how to just get in their head and tell them, bro, it ain't even worth it. Like, just let it go.
All right. Especially something you get paid for. You ain't getting paid for it. Don't nobody know you.
That's right. Nobody getting paid for it, bro. Nobody getting paid for it.
That's the crazy thing, though, man. Like
I need you to respect me. Like, he ain't gonna do me like that. Like, bro, like we know you not a bitch. We know this. Like, he knows it.
Yeah.
Everybody over here know it. You know everybody that's in here right now. What we doing?
Yeah. Right.
What we doing?
Right.
Not the fear.
I'm telling dude, man, like, bro, you playing street ball, bro. You dealing with a lot of ego, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's why guys like this. Even the park table, the guys don't see the ball. You maybe see one or two passes, and then that's it. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
That's it.
Ego, man.
For real, like, hey, you're right. You want to be on my team? We got our team right here. Then they get out there. It's like, bro, you ain't even know we not even on the same team. It's just a bunch of one-on-one. It's just they ain't even trying to win. They be crazy. Like, man, what's the point of some of these dudes playing in these takeovers? Like, not the content creators, but the guys playing against the content creators.
That's true. You're right. You know
what I mean? Yeah. What's their purpose of being there? Oh, just you want to play? You want to win? Like, what's the whole point of that? You know what I mean? So.
I'm gonna tell you something else about the park takeover that's wild to me, right? Like I said, the first thing is crazy. The craziest thing that I've ever seen. Imagine going to a park, right, on a Saturday morning, right? You know it's gonna be deep around about 10 o'clock, right? But you get out there, it's like 8. You know what I'm saying? 10, 11 o'clock is deep. You show up to start the park takeover at like 12, right? Your team gets out there. When y'all get out there, y'all play. You win or you lose. Everybody knows who you are. It eliminates whoever has like next. Like whether we win, like if we're up there, we win, we lose, we stay on.
I found out weird to me, man.
It's crazy.
A little weird, but I get it at the same time.
I get it because they get the content, but it's so wild because it goes back to, you know what I'm saying, like the mindset. It's like, bro, like you don't even realize that these dudes just came to the park. They already took the park over. Forget winning. The takeover part where they won was the fact they took over, and now you're playing their rules. It's like, yo, we're gonna play 5 games.
Real though.
5 games. That's what we're gonna play. And win or lose, we're staying on. Who's your best? Bring them in.
That's crazy.
When it's over, we out. They get their content. You guys maybe be in the clip, maybe not.
Hey, because more than half the people up there agree with it. So if I got, let's say I got King Handles, Final Boss, Cross, you know what I'm saying, Uzo, Protector Who's, y'all come in and everybody know who y'all are. Everybody's going to agree, nah, they want to stay on because we want to play against them. It don't matter if they lose, they stand on because we got other people that want to play against them. You know what I mean? So it's not even it wouldn't be y'all making that rule. It'd be the people that's already there making that rule. Because they're accepting, they're agreeing with it. So Cam and them can lose. They'll be like, nah, Cam, you want to be on my team? But again, Cam is still on. You see what I'm saying? So it would be coming from the people who are already there. You know what I mean? And I think that's one of the ones. Yeah, that's one of the ones like that just can kind of naturally just take over, and it's okay with it. It's
okay.
just okay.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. This is what was crazy. The fact that Ballaholic was almost about not to put me on their team right there when he was naming the people. Did you hear that? Like I almost didn't make the roster. It was crazy. I got King Handles. I got Final Boss. I was like,
good,
oh
man. You good.
Nah, so yeah, I ain't gonna do you like that. No, nah, man.
Nah, you good.
Hey, man, I gotta head out, man. Yo, I can sit on here and talk to you guys for 10 hours straight, man. Like literally.
We could. Yeah, we can talk about it.
To come back again, man, in the future, definitely, and do this again.
Do this every Sunday, so just pick a Sunday, jump in the chat. You don't always have to be on camera. Jump in the chat like you did the first time when they premiered me. Jump in,
I got
there.
Yeah.
If you everybody has everybody's contact, you know what I'm saying? Hit somebody or whatever.
Yeah. I'm in that unit chat too. I'm in that group of unit chat. So I always see you guys on there chatting away. But man, thanks again, man. Yo, Rob, man, you're doing a great job, man. I support you 110%, man. And man, good luck next week. That's going to be a good tournament in London. And hopefully we can connect in the future and do some stuff, man.
Yeah, definitely.
We're gonna do that, King. Appreciate you for once again since day one. Been rocking with you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, like this, and so you know what I mean. Appreciate you just taking the time and showing love, and we most definitely gonna connect and do something together.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. Yo, Ballaholic, man, keep doing your thing, dude.
Man, salute, King. Likewise, baby. You know, we got to keep it going, bro. We the ones from the, from the tour, man. We got to keep it going. Got to.
Yeah, you're looking good. Nice. You're healthy, man. And you know,
yes, sir.
It's good to see, man. Really good to see. Hey, Zoe,
likewise,
man, keep doing your thing, man.
I appreciate it. You know it, man.
Hey, I want to salute
you out there play some ball, man. 2 more, man. I need to see you out there more, Zoe.
I know, man. I plan on going to the gym in the morning, actually, or whatnot, man. Even my youngins are telling me that I need to be more active, and I just be like,
man.
I'm gonna tell y'all, if you don't, I honestly, low key, be feeling like not wanting to play, like, and it's not a good feeling. But that's for another time to talk about. But you know, I know I got to do it. So
Hey, Zoe, stretch twice a day, bro. Telling you, stretch twice a day. Stretch twice a day, bro. I'm telling you, even before the hoop, you're gonna start to feel that extra pep in your step. Then you'll know when you're ready. Yeah, twice a day, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, for sure. Unprotected, man. Much love to you, Final Boss, Cross, man. All love, man. Y'all really keeping the street ball going, man.
Right, Final Boss for sure. Final Boss, definitely, brother. Definitely keep it going, man. Definitely don't stop.
Man,
but I know, Cross and Intimidator for sure gonna keep it rocking, man. And then Zoe, I'm still trying to figure out how to do that damn Hadouken. I can't fucking do it.
I tried it. I tried it, man. I had to remix it a bit and to make it easy, man.
Yo, because I just go into I tried it. I just went into a jump shot. I can't do nothing after that, man. I just catch it back and.
It's difficult to travel on purpose. It's hard to travel on purpose when that's not what you do.
Yeah. So Rob, who's going? So Ballaholic and Bones there, and you got some guys from Seattle too. We playing with you?
So what we're doing is we got 5 guys from London, street hoopers from out of London.
Oh, wow! Perfect.
The game on them, right? So we did this last year, right? So last year, me and Ballaholic went out and we started our Streetball the Pro show where we was picking players. You know what I mean? And so we were saying a player, if they do the right thing, they get a possibility to get a contract. And so far, JB is who we picked last year. He went on a tour. He went to Japan with us. and
Oh,
he's
dope.
signing a contract to Thailand when we come back this time.
Oh,
So,
dope.
so basically, we got, like I said, he's coming back down with 4 more hoopers, and then we're gonna, take this tournament. That's the plan. Win this tournament, then we're gonna go to a school and visit a school out there, and then we're gonna go to Blue Cage, and we're gonna unleash the new 2v2. You know what I
That's
mean?
dope.
With Bone Collector and Ballaholic. You know what I mean?
Hey,
That's dope.
That's
Bring it
crazy.
back forth. So, yeah.
Dope. Okay, man. So yeah, like I said, I'll put you in contact with some guys in Toronto too as well.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll work on that like maybe next week. I'll work on it for you and I'll send the contact.
Okay, sounds good. Appreciate you,
All right,
King.
man. Yeah. Much
All
love
right,
to you
King.
guys, man.
Yeah.
Salute, my guys.
Easy, man.
Keep on
Make sure
bouncing the
y'all
ball,
get
man.
Oh, thanks, man.
For sure, fellas. Part of the boss, for sure, baby.
All
Ballaholic,
right.
Cross,
King,
boss,
you already know, King. You know what it
Ambassador.
Yeah, I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon, man.
I'm a D on y'all some of my stuff too,
Sure.
man.
Oh yeah, DM me for sure, man. DM
All
me.
right.
Yeah, for sure. Part of the boss, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right.
All right, Joe.
Yeah, boy, take it easy,
All right,
man.
good
Be
luck,
safe,
guys.
All right,
man.
Joe.
All
All
right.
right, everyone.
Easy, man.
All right, Joe.
Peace. Oh, shout out.